is Wednesday. I can't believe we're already midweek. The days just kind of like fly by now. But I just finished getting ready for the day. I promise I did not wake up like this. I spent about 30 minutes getting ready today. But yeah, already so far I took the dogs to the vet, went on a walk with the dogs, and now I'm just back here about to eat some lunch, and I just finished getting ready. I'm gonna do some content filming today and editing, and I feel like my moods lately have been on point, and I'm just riding the wave. I know life goes like this. So I'm feeling good right now, feeling healthy, feeling like I'm like really motivated and positive and energized, and I feel good. I feel good. I hope you guys are having a good start to your day as well. Also, like, how do people maintain like a perfectly aesthetically looking apartment? Like, I have dishes there, I have whatever's going on there, I have stuff on the counter, like my place is clean. It's just not like perfectly aesthetically pleasing. So today I made a salad. This was leftover from last night. Mixed greens, cherry tomatoes, carrots, kidney beans, raisins, avocado, and some lime flavored tortilla chips. And then I made this really good dressing. It's just like this truffle hot sauce with some jalapeno juice and some vegan mayonnaise. You guys are balancing on the vegan mayonnaise. Try to eat like this because you guys are balancing on, oh no, I could put it on my tripod, hang on. So I recently turned 27 on January 3rd, and these are a couple things that I have learned in my 27 years on this planet. Number one is when you put in hard work and consistency into something that you want really bad, you will get it. So by focusing so much on reminding yourself like, oh, I don't have this, why don't I have this, I'm not good enough, like I'm never gonna get it, you are taking yourself out of the present moment, and you should just enjoy the journey, because the journey is the best part to getting it. Once you get it, you're probably gonna be like, oh, well, what's next? We're always gonna want something more and more. So it's so important to remind yourself, if you just stay consistent on something and take day by day as like another step towards your dreams, still try to be present and grateful, because for a long time I think I wasn't, and I'm not like perfect, I still have my moments, but I would always focus on what I was lacking. Like, why don't I have a body like them? Why don't I have as many followers as her? Like, why don't I have as much money? Like, we can always compare ourselves and take ourselves out of the moment. So yeah, you can get anything you want in this life. So just stay consistent, stay pure on your intentions, ask the universe, ask God, whatever, and you'll get it. Number two, it's okay to be an introvert. It's so important to find the balance. Like, it's so important to surround ourselves with people that we love and people that like actually care and uplift us. But if you're scrolling on like social media and you see people having this like crazy social life where they're always going to concerts and traveling and going to these dinner parties and blah blah blah, and they have their like huge friend group, like, just because you don't have that, it doesn't really matter. As long as you have your core group or family, like, or you're just your partner and your dogs. Like right now my life kind of feels like that. I just have a lot of family and my partner who I love and my dogs and stuff, and honestly this is like the happiest I've been in a while, because I don't have like stress or like worry about the drama or like drinking. Like, I feel like a lot of the social settings nowadays, like, people revolve it around drinking, which I'm just not into. I want to save my money, I want to take care of my health, and, you know, buy a house one day. And if I'm spending like $100 to $200 every weekend because I want to go to a concert or a dinner or drinks or blah blah blah, it's like, that adds up. And I've done it for so long, and at 27 it's like, I can't handle the hangovers anymore. Call me boring or whatever, but I like my dogs. Number three is to be gentle with yourself about your body, because your body is going to change. Like, that is just a normal cycle of life. And by always wishing you had your younger body, you're just gonna always be unhappy with yourself, because I don't think society has like made it like okay for women to age. I feel like we're always like pressured to get Botox or lose weight right after having a baby, or like nipping and tucking all the things that become loose and sag a little bit, and the cellulite, you need to hide your cellulite. Like, oh my God, there's just so much. But as long as you're staying in shape, eating a well-balanced diet, taking care of your skin, and like just nourishing your body with pure love and care, it's okay. Like, you're healthy. You don't need to look like a supermodel. You don't need to look like all the people that you see on Instagram that are like stick thin and have rock hard abs and like a big butt. Like, your body is your body and it's going to change. So love every cycle of it, and make sure you find a partner that loves you for you. Like, if your partner only loves you when you're skinny or when you're all dolled up or whatever, it's like, do they really love you for you? I feel like they aren't the one if they're always telling you to change something about yourself. I think I'm on number 5. I want to say. Number 5 is that not everybody's gonna like you, and that's okay. I think this took me a while to come to terms with, because I'm so much of like a purist. Like, I really want everybody to like me, and I want everybody to know that like I'm kind and I radiate like good vibes and pure intentions, and like I don't judge them and blah blah blah. But not everybody's gonna see that. To some people I might be like incredibly annoying, and that's okay. Yeah, it hurts and it's like a bummer, but it's like, I don't really need everybody to like me. Like, when I was younger, that's what my whole self-worth revolved around. Like, I cared so much about people liking me, to where I feel like it made people not like me as much because I'm like not being genuine. So when you stop caring what other people think all the time, I think you become way more genuine, and therefore radiate more positivity, and people probably will attract to that. With that being said, like, it's also kind of weird as you get older, you realize like not even all your family members support you and have your back or like you, and that's a tough pill to swallow. Like, hopefully not everybody experiences that, but I know I have. My family dynamic is a little weird. For the most part, it's really beautiful, and we have a great family, and I'm so grateful. But yeah, you can't even make your family members like you sometimes, so just like yourself. Next is that you need to remind yourself that everybody is on their own life path. So do not ever compare to someone else's journey. Don't compare to somebody else's marriage or their kids, because you don't know what's going to happen to them down the road. Not that you would ever wish ill upon them. Like, you probably want them to succeed and be happy and happily ever after and whatever. But you never know their circumstance behind closed doors. So to compare yourself to their relationship like is just unnecessary, because you don't know what happens, or you don't know if they're gonna split down the road, or you find out one's cheating on one another, like whatever, like that's their own story, but you cannot compare to that. You also can't compare to someone's success or income, or if they have, you know, a bigger house than you. But yeah, you can't compare yourself to one's successions in life, because that changes so drastically. Like, you could hit it big one day, they could hit it big again, like good for them. Like, everybody deserves to succeed. And once you realize that there is enough room in this world to give you everything you want, like that's not running out. Like, there's enough to give to everybody. So to be jealous or to compare, you are living in a scarcity mindset, and that's just not realistic. What's realistic is that God or the universe wants to give you anything you desire. You just have to align with it. You have to feel like you deserve it, and you feel like you already have it in a way. Speaking of God, take this for what you will, because I know everybody has their own opinions. But devoting your time and your energy into a higher power like God or spirituality or something like that can change your life drastically. I'm not telling you to go get a Bible and become a Christian. I'm not. I'm just talking about my own experiences. Lately, I have brought God into my life again, or actually for the first time. I was very spiritual pretty much my whole life. I would do yoga, meditate, like buy crystals, the tarot cards, like all that stuff. Recently, I've been attending church and reading the Bible and trusting God, and I have never felt more sense of security, confidence, reassurance, hopefulness. I just feel just so good. Like, I feel like a lot of my self-doubt and negativity has like vanished. And I struggled really hard with that stuff. Like I had horrible self-talk about myself for many years, and I think a lot of it obviously comes from my own self-work, but I think a lot of it also is devoting my heart and soul to a higher power. So yeah, those were just little things that I wanted to pop in and remind you guys, because getting older is such a beautiful experience. I know as humans, especially women, like we're taught that getting older is like a bad thing and something to be shameful of, but I don't understand why, because it is like so empowering. Like every year I get wiser, more confident, more stable. Like I learn a little bit more about myself every single year that I grow and get older. It's beautiful. I really have been enjoying it. So hopefully every year I can do like these little what I've learned by this age or whatever. They're kind of fun. Yeah, that's all I had to say. And I'm so excited to have another beautiful year with all of you. This community makes me really happy, not just on YouTube, but TikTok and Instagram. Like I see the beauty in social media. Not everybody does, but this has been such a beautiful experience, and hopefully we can grow a little more and get some new friends coming. All right guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.